Hello again, and welcome to another week of our year-long Scraps to Embellishment hop, where me and a bunch of my crafty friends make embellishments that coincide with the theme. This week's theme is children of the future. I've decided to make a little boy and a little girl, each of them dressed up. I found these dies on Temu. If I can find them, I will link them in the description below. So what I've done is I've cut out each of them and put together a few. I've done some of the dragons, some of the little boys, and the little girls in the unicorns. I did use my scraps to make these. As you can see, I've made these in scraps. Each one is a little bit different, and each one is absolutely adorable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one together with you, one of the dragons, because there is a correct way to put them together, and I thought I would show you with a little dragon. I just need to keep the teeth because I haven't cut those out yet, because they are rather finicky and they are a little bit very, very small, so to cut them out they're easily lost. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly cut them out. As you can see, I've been cutting out all of my teeth and claws. Sorry, they're not teeth, they're claws. All of the claws from this one piece of scrap white paper. I have this So Crafty little mini die cut machine. It's just a manual one, and it gets used a lot. It's used every day. So much so to the point that my plate is cracked. Yet again, this is a second plate, and it's cracked as well. But it still does the job, and I will be replacing it soon. So I've done that. I've cut the teeth out. Let me just put the dies back on my metal sheet, not metal sheet, my magnet sheet, so that I don't lose them. Because these are little tiny little finicky pieces, but they do make the die look so much better when they are complete. Right, so I've used my little pokey tool here to poke out the inside of the die, and now we're just going to put one of these together. So yes, I've cut out all the pieces for this little dinosaur, and I'm just going to run through and put it together. So over on Ginger's Corner Facebook group, there is a weekly swap. Now we can join us for a mini swap, which is every week, which is this one that I'm making here, is where you make 4 embellishments. They don't have to all be the same. Each one can be different. You make 4 embellishments to fit a theme, and you mail them to your captain. Now my captain, I'm in Europe. I'm in England, but my captain is in Europe, so I participate in the European swap, and my captain is brilliant, and we swap together every week. And then we have what's called a main swap once a month, which we on the Facebook group, I'll get back to that in a minute. The hair does line up. I don't know if you can see, there is a embossed edge where the hair lines up, so you can line the hair up to that edge, to the line, so you know exactly where the hair goes. So you just line that up like that, and then I've cut a scrap piece of white to put the eyes, so I'm just going to attach that while I've got the face in my hands. So there we go. I'm literally just going to stick that across the back so that the little boy can have some eyes. So then, once you put the hair on, you put the eyes on the back, then turn over your embellishment, run some glue around the edge here, just a little bit, then you hold it in your hand and you line up that little face inside of that costume like that, so that you've got, while the glue is drying, I'm just going to draw in some eyes so that the ink can dry on that as well. And then on this die itself, there are some embossed scales on the head. So I'm just going to fill those in with some pen. As I say, you can see it when you look on the die itself. You can see the scales. And then on the tail here as well, there is a line and the bumps on the tail. So I'm just going to take a very fine tip pen and I'm just going to draw in that line and then just outline these bumps on this tail just to give it a little bit more definition. And then on the face here, you'll see that there is an embossed outline of a nostril, and there is an embossed outline of a nostril. There we go. So now that that's all in place, I'm just going to clean up a little bit of glue that's seeped through here, like that. That's all in place. And then the die comes with everything you need. The 3 little horns to go on top. So we've got 3 little horns to go on top, and the belly. Use my quick pick here. It's just a wax pencil I got off Temu as well. It works really well to pick up all these teeny tiny little pieces, and you will see I will be using it for all those little claws because they are truly tiny, and it makes it so much easier to pick up with the teeny tiny pieces. Right, let me put the tummy on. Again, all these pieces have got little embossed outlines to show you where to put them. And then there's the tummy. Once that's on there, I did choose to outline it with a black thin tip pen as well. Now I did the outline of the belly as well as the lines. There are embossed lines on the belly as well. So I'm literally just going around the belly and then through those embossed lines, just like that, to make those stand out a little bit more. Right. Then there are lines on the wings as well, like that. And then there are lines on the side as well. You can see them, as I say, because they are embossed. There we go. So now I'm going to go through and I'm going to add all the little claws. I'll start with the feet. And there is a right way to put these on. You will see there is a curve in each of them. So there is a right and a wrong place for where they go. And it's as easy as just lining them up. Again, there are embossed lines on the actual die cut itself to show where each of these pieces go. There we go. And I've got one more piece for the foot. The feet and the hands have 2 different sized claws. The claws on the feet seem to be bigger, so they are larger. And just look at that. How much different does it look with just that? And then again, just to put the claws on. Like that. So yes. I actually don't think that one goes there. Sorry, I think it goes there. There we go. I think that one goes there. There we go. See, so it's just a matter of lining up the right ones to go onto the hand, and then just press them down firmly and they will adhere to the glue you've put down. I am using art glitter glue. Again, it is my personal preference. I love the way it sticks. I like the consistency. I like the fine tip applicator on the bottle. A little goes a long way. Just need a tiny little squeeze and you get more than enough glue out of it. It doesn't seem to clog as much as some of the other brands that I've tried, and it is my personal preference. Right, if I can get these last teeny tiny little nails added, or claws added, then this little dinosaur is complete. And I will be packaging these up. I've made one of each, a boy and a girl, for each of my teammates, each of my swap partners, because I couldn't decide which one to do. And last but not least, I'm going to put little flat back gems on the eyes of the actual dragon. So there's little, they are a little embossed, again, little embossed places for where the eyes would go. And that's where I'm just going to do that. Put the eyes on like that, and there we have it. That is my little dragon, the little boy, and there's the little girl in the unicorns. I think they are absolutely gorgeous and can be used on a multitude of layouts. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you'll come round and watch the next one next week, and that you're enjoying making scraps into beautiful embellishments that you can use in your scrapbooking. I am thinking of changing the way I do a few of my videos and possibly showing you a layout, and I would also like to show you one or two of the things that I've gotten in previous swaps. So like a while back I made a swap that had to do with I participated in the swap. I didn't actually show it on my channel, but I participated in a swap, and it had to do with healing powers and doctors and medicine and things like that. And these are just a few of the embellishments I got back. These were extra, therefore little extra embellishments, but these are what I got back, and I think they're absolutely gorgeous. So yes, I'm thinking of including that in my next set of videos, or as a separate video altogether, is to show what I receive in swaps and then how I store them and things like that. If that's something you're interested in, please let me know, and then I will consider making videos like that. I would also like to start sharing some of the processes with some scrapbook layouts. I'm just trying to drum up the courage to do so and share my work with people. I usually scrapbook for myself, so for me to share it with people is going to take some convincing on my part, but I do hope that's something I can bring to the channel at some point. So if that's something that you're interested in, please leave me a comment and let me know what you think, and I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you. Until we meet again, bye for now.